was your weekend? Good? Great! Let's chat a little, shall we? I'm back, and glad to be back. Missed you, students. I heard my uncle and dad wasn't thrilled with my fun facts. But I made it up to them when I took them out for Pokeballs for lunch. But anyway, let's move on to the sports. Last Friday, for our sixth football game, we played against Basic High. And we won! We're going to the semis, which is this Friday at our field, and we're playing against Tech High. Starts at 4 p.m., so let's go out there and see our team kick their butts to the finals. Last Thursday was our sixth basketball game, and we played against Shady Hills. Sorry, I know, slip. I can't help it. I tried. And we won! But we didn't win enough games to make it to the semis. So our season is over. But that's okay. There's always next year, students. Good job this year. Now last Wednesday was our sixth hockey game, and we played against Basic High. And we won! We're going to the semis, which is this Wednesday. Starts at 5 p.m. and we're playing against Derp. Good luck, students, and hope we make it to the finals. Last Tuesday was our sixth round of the robot fighting competition, and we were against the Cooper, Tech High, and we lost. And unfortunately, we needed that to be a win to continue, as other teams got more wins. But that's okay. We did amazing out there. Considering we were also playing against colleges and schools from out of country, we did great. And we'll get it next year. Now, before my dad and uncle show up, I'm gonna go through this real quick. Dad did bring up to me about a segment suggestion. Are you the a-hole? And yeah, I love seeing those videos. I'll definitely start that. Just leave your stories in my Dear Lexis box, and I'll go through them. Okay? Okay. Also, to answer questions, my boys are doing fantastic. They are so smart. I love listening to how their day at school is, 'cause they're so excited when they talk about it. As for the one about my uncle and I, Uncle Kurt, do not feel bad. But since you came back and started working on yourself, thanks to Uncle B, we've never been close. So I can't really give anyone an answer in regards to our uncle-niece relationship. And yeah, it does hurt to realize that you don't try with any of my siblings. Closest is with my adopted cousin, and we both know why that is. But you know, it's never too late. You can try with my siblings. And oddly, I think we're bonding over the game. So that's a start at least.
Exactly, my little hellspawn.
Morning, Dad.
Morning. How are you feeling today?
A lot better now. Hey, Uncle Kurt.
Hi, Lexis. Here, I knew we were gaming, so I brought you lunch to put in the fridge.
Aw, thank you, Uncle. I really appreciate it.
So, is Kat still irritated?
That's an understatement.
Oh, that's right. The thing back in her home country.
Bullshit. freaking letting that bitter Nuteria back, and with a muskrat of a mistress. How stupid can my people be to bring him back?
Do you feel better now?
No! I'm trying to help my friends that really can't stay there anymore to be able to come here. Think you can help me with that, Luce?
Of course. Like I would say no when you need help. Yes, brother, like you could ever say no to a pretty face. Now, brother, don't start flirting with Kat now. How would your wife and our dear brother feel about that? I, I was not flirting. That's your department.
Okay. Can we get to the game? We lose so much time because of you two bantering back and forth. I believe we left off with that we were changing partners, and you got me, Dad. And I get to go this time. Roll dice. 4. Draw a card. Since you were the one that stayed behind, this time you and your companion gets to go explore. But now you get to go explore the hallway that wasn't explored. You advance 5 paces and your partner goes until they are caught up with you. Cool. Catch up, Dad. And that would be the end of my turn.
My turn then. 6. Draw a card. Since you were exploring the principal's office, it is time for you and your companion to explore another area of the school. Do you want to explore the cafeteria, the library, or the gym? I'm thinking the library.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, it says go 6 extra spaces, and the companion catches up, and there we go. My turn is over.
My turn then. 2. Draw a card. You and your companion are in the library. It looks like it's been abandoned suddenly at the time, as there was still backpacks, coats, and books on tables and floor. The library is rather large and would take time to search. Do you A. Stick together anyway and explore, or B. Split up and search? What do you think, Kurt? We do the smart thing and stick together, or do the stereotype and split?
I would rather do the smart thing and stick together.
Good. 2 extra spaces. And another card. You've been exploring the library for the last 10 minutes and wasn't finding anything but old books, dust, and what looks like possibly old bloodstains. It wasn't until you found a journal in between school books on the table. You opened the journal, and at first it reads like any normal girl's journal. But it got weird as it talks about students going missing and coming up dead. The last page talked about it being a normal day, till suddenly the school was attacked by long monsters that was snatching classmates. Then it ends with the outside sounding quiet and would go outside to check. That's the end of my turn. So the students were killed by monsters. Violent death. That would make sense about evil spirits still being at the school.
That's true. Violent death like that would leave residue with the souls that were still at the school. But that description of the monster, it sounds like the monster that was appearing here years ago.
Yeah, it does. Hope that isn't an omen. It's been nice not having to come to my office and find out another student, teacher, staff member at any school here getting attacked by it. Say, Dad, did you ever find out what it was called?
You know what? I did. It's in my phone. Hold on. I take it we're done, though. Yeah, I gotta head back to the office. Say, Lexis, why don't we catch lunch this weekend and ask Sugar if she'd want to come too?
Yeah, she'll love that. Here, help me clean up, Uncle Kurt.
Ah, here it is. The monster is called the Counselor. It's a grief demon that dines on the hearts of those who are grieving and in tremendous amounts of pain. Honestly, I'm surprised they're alive, let alone had been coming up here and hunting.
Why do you say that?
They reside in the forests on the edge of Purgatory. It's rare for them to come out unless it's starving and its species is going extinct. Now that makes sense why it's been hunting. Think that science fiction movie. Think those graboids or shriekers. When it's eaten enough, it can reproduce. But they can't eat a lot all at once. It takes them years to get their fill before they can reproduce. Then they go back home and hide until it's time again.
But what if it wasn't done? I had harmed one the last time, I think.
It takes years to heal before it goes back to the hunt. How long has it been?
4 years?
It's due then. Just don't know how soon.
Great! Listen, I gotta finish the announcements.
I got it. Come on, Kat, let's talk about how we help your friends.
Thanks, Luce. You're a lifesaver.
I'm heading out, Lexis. I'll text you day and time.
Okay. Well, students, I hope you've enjoyed listening to us play so far. I'm starting to think we should have turned our gaming session into a podcast for that video site or something. Anyway, let's look and see if there's anything in the lesson found. Oh, hey, a book. Oh, it's a journal. A old-looking one. Okay, this is getting weird. Weirder for this place. If anyone is missing a purple journal, please come get it. And that's it for that lesson found. Now let's go over lunch specials, shall we? For healthy, we have a very lovely... Oh shit! We got moonstone fish poke bowls. It's white rice, veggies, moonstone fish, and you can have a choice in sauces. It's rare to see moonstone down here. It is a fish from the Moon Queendom. Think salmon, but it tastes so much better. Hell gets it. Not in all grocery stores or restaurants, but still, yummy. For vegan, we have cucumber sushi. It's cucumber slices stuffed with a vegetable tofu mixture and a side of non-dairy dipping sauce. Not the worst? Question mark. And for regular, we have roast beef sandwiches with a choice of with or without cheese. Sounds great. Fish from the moon, beef from purgatory, rice and bread from earth, and tofu and veggies from Second Haven. And then we have the basics. So I was going to do a fun fact of this universe, but I think I'm going to bring up what Dad said. Most of you wouldn't know about them, but the seniors would. Back 4 years ago was the last time our school was attacked by this creature with no eyes, mouth with teeth, always ate the heart. It had attacked our school for a couple of years. That's what my dad was talking about. It's called the Counselor, a grief demon that eats and kills those whose grief is strong enough to attract it. I'm going over this because the seniors know about it, but the rest of you don't. And eventually, that monster may come back. I want you students to be aware of it so you students can stay safe. Okay? My name is Lexis Amelia DeVolo, and have a great week. Hey you guys, KattMcAdam here. Hope you enjoyed today's announcements. If you want to help me out, I have a Ko-fi, taking tips as well as selling my art, stickers, resin charms, pins, and crocheted hair scrunchies. I also have a Patreon. For $1, I'll give you a shout out. Speaking of, thank you to my Patreons, GMD Art and John. I'm also on TikTok for however long that's going to last. One for my art and webcomic, one for my cosplay, and one for my writing. Otherwise, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, I have food, drink, try videos as well as this podcast. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when these come out, hit that bell and make it ring. Till next time, you guys. Catch you later, students.